Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be ranking every single amigo in Far Cry 6 from worst to best. This is just from my experience in the game. So, yeah. Let's get into it. Alright, so probably I think the worst amigo in the game is going to have to be Guapo. Don't get me wrong, I love Guapo. It's awesome being able to have a pet crocodile that just goes ham on people. But he's just not really good in combat. He doesn't do much damage. He is really good. He's not really good. He's decent in combat. He doesn't do too much damage, but he can revive himself and heal. So that's useful, but it takes him a while to actually heal himself. So it's not that useful. Or not to heal, to revive himself. That's not that useful. But the healing is alright. His damage isn't too good, but so I'm gonna have to put him at the worst. The only use I can really see him is when you're starting out and he's your only amigo and you don't really like to do stealth. Just do not bring this guy in during stealth because he will alert everyone as soon as he kills anyone. So, alright, let's get on to the next amigo. Alright, so I'm gonna have to put Chorizo at number 2. Because Chorizo, he's useful, he's decently useful in stealth, because what he does is he distracts enemies so that you can go machete them from behind. But the only problem I have with his main thing is that a lot of enemies you find in stealth missions are stationed in groups of 2. So you can distract 2 of them. But if you're trying to go for, like, full undetected, you will be detected if you take out one of them. Because you have to get at least one of them while they're macheted, and then maybe you can throw their knife at them, but they definitely notice you by the time they get notified. So what you'd have to do is throw a baseball over a bit farther away, then get Chorizo over there, hope that you can machete them in time for them not to notice, and then get the next guy. But Chorizo, during just direct combat, he will attack people, but he doesn't do, like, any damage at all because he's just a little dachshund. And Chorizo is absolutely adorable in this game. I think we can all agree he's, like, one of the cutest amigos in the whole game. So, yeah, he's cool, but not very useful. Good in stealth, but he's not as good as the other ones. Alright, let's get into the next one. I think we can all agree that Chicharron is probably a number 3 on this list, because he is alright, he does a good amount of damage, because his thing is that Chicharron, like, lunges at enemies, he slingshots himself at enemies from, like, a mid-range distance, and then he goes in and just starts going ham on them. And when, like, you're starting out, the first guy he takes out will definitely not notice it at first. But, yeah, he can't do any takedowns, but he can do a lot of damage at first. And he's useful in combat, but just, you can't use him in stealth. So he's probably a number 3. Alright, now on to the final 4 actually good amigos that I could see people using. Alright, so number 4 is gonna have to be Boom Boom. Because Boom Boom, he first appeared in Far Cry 5, and his name was Boomer. And he was my favorite amigo from that game, other than Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger is, like, the best one in Far Cry 5, in my opinion. But, Boom Boom was my second favorite, and he's also my second favorite in this game. Because he is actually a stealth amigo. He can do takedowns, unlike Chicharron or, Chorizo. And it's actually really useful, because you can just sick them on them, and they can do a takedown and get them. But also, whenever he kills an enemy, it loots them of their ammo and money, and he'll come back to you and give you all the ammo and money. So it's not much money, like 18 pesos at a time. But, it's cool, like, it's kind of like just passive income, if you're doing an outpost or anything. And Boom Boom does a good amount of damage. He can do takedowns. He's good in stealth. So he's the second best amigo, base game amigo in this game. Alright, Now let's go on to the last one. Alright, so undoubtedly, like, I think everyone here can agree that the best amigo in the game is gonna have to be Eluso. And the way you unlock Eluso is he's this giant ghost panther, and I'll show a picture. I showed a picture at the beginning of this. And, yeah, he's really cool. If you level him up, he can do takedowns even while you're fighting, like even if they find you out, because he's a stealth amigo. But he'll still do takedowns and one-hits if you've been found out. So that's awesome. He doesn't really do, like, passive damage, like some amigos. When they get in fights, he always does takedowns, unless it's with another animal, because they don't have animations for those yet. Or not yet, like, they're probably not going to add him at all. But, he's awesome, because it's actually kind of like an Easter egg to get, Eluso. Because the way you unlock Eluso is you have to find 3 relics on, around the map in the 3 different regions. And all of them have a different relic that you can find. And when you get all those relics, you go to a cave, and I'm not going to say any more, so you guys can actually see it. And I can make a video another time if you want to see how to do that. But yeah, Eluso is awesome to use. He does a lot of damage. He's really good in stealth. Also, when you're doing him in stealth, he just automatically, when he kills someone, gets rid of their body. Like, they'll disintegrate into a pile of ash, so you don't have to hide bodies. So that's super useful. But yeah, he's the best base game amigo. Alright, so like, comment, subscribe. Thank you to people that have subscribed on my videos. Let's get into... I'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah, bye.